Is this an Ian poop story or a Paul poop story? Oh, good, good. It's been 3 months. I think it's about time for these stories.
But, are we done with the tomatoes thing? We understand.
Are we moving on? This is like the Matt Lauer, Britney Spears interview.
I was just very, very surprised anyone even brought that up. It was so, I mean, of all the weird things we've done, like me being locked out on our roof.
You were locked out on the roof.
You should look some more.
Yeah, look in the camera, Lexi. Uncle Ian's telling some really special stories.
I mean, there's all kinds of weird.
I'll tell the carpet.
What's the carpet story? Okay.
I'll tell it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, first hand.
When we first moved in, first had everything carpeted, it was done in this green carpet. And there were a bunch of scraps. Now, scrap was brought up from the basement because at the age of 7 or 8... Here it comes. At the age of 7 or 8, my sister and I burnt a hole in our carpet.
That's another funny story.
See, that's what I mean. Like, there are these big-time weird stories. But in this particular case, a scrap of carpet was brought up from the basement. And, you know, cut on some... There it is. Alright. And the carpet scrap was brought up from the basement. I was like, this is for the newspaper, too. And
this is for the daily preschool.
Tell us more.
And very, very shortly thereafter, for some reason the rest of the scrap that wasn't used to replace the tiny burnt square carpet,
I'll take a picture.
Good job.
was...
I'll take a picture.
Hey.
Cut to the chase, Clemente.
Oh, come on.
I'm getting tripped up here.
Move it. Come on.
You're like a real Vietnam vet.
We're
You
excited.
just trail off.
Yeah, you're right. Keep going. I want
Did
to...
you know that Grandpa had a monkey?
No.
Yeah.
That's me.
And a friend named Smitty from the Mills.
I know that much.
So there was this scrap of carpet up in our upstairs bathroom, which at that time was completely undone, no wallpaper, so it was all these white walls, and just this scrap of carpet on the windowsill, and I...
How old are you?
This was right after we moved in...
1990.
1991, so 8 or 9, and I can't explain this to you other than saying I would go on the potty like a normal human being. It may very well have started with the absence of toilet paper, which makes...
Oh, God, I know where this is headed. Continue, sir.
Well, it's exactly where you think it's...
For our viewing audience.
It's exactly where... It's going exactly where you think it's headed, and what happened then is... I used the carpet, I thought it was hilarious, and one day...
So not only for the convenience, but because you knew it was funny.
Yeah, it was really
Was
funny.
it months later, or even a year later? It was a great secret, and one day, we were sharing the bathroom, I guess brushing our teeth, going to bed, and I said, hey, come over here, let me show you something. I flipped over the carpet scrap that was still months and years later on the windowsill, and I flipped it over and showed him.
Yeah.
And then there were these brown patches and streaks.
He's been doing this for months.
Wait, so you had to use the same piece of carpet for months?
It was a really long strip.
What's this again?
But the thing is, they would always say, there's something, they must be cleaning the pipes or something.
I was going to say, how did your parents not figure
They
out?
always complain about the stink, and they always blame the county for, like, the pipes and, like, the sewage plant and stuff like that.
How much mental damage do you think we caused our parents?
Did your parents ever find out?
No.
I was going to say, that's scary. I would be really nervous to know.
I'm trying to think of them.
So, pooping in the tomatoes.